welcome back to my channel. I am Jashira, an Akashic record reader, a palm reader, and an incarnated angel. Today, I have another talking slash Akashic video for you today. And we're gonna continue talking about the creation of souls, specifically centering around a vision, or well, I'm not sure if I could actually consider that a vision, but something I saw in the Akashic records while I was doing a reading for a client. Now, in other videos, I have said that I have seen different souls either come out of God, the source, or that I have seen angels actually creating these souls. You know, angels that God has chosen to help with the creation. In this instance, though, for this specific client, who is actually a returning client, and who I confirmed they were an angelic as well, for this instance, what I saw was a little bit different from what I have seen before, but it still had some relation to it. So let me read now what I wrote about this experience while doing the reading. Okay. When I first entered my Akashic Records room, I have an Akashic Records room, I saw that my room had turned into water. Everything was underwater, but the things inside were also kind of like a type of water inside of water, or you could think of it as bubbles, I guess, kind of like bubbly texture. And the water had stars in it, which was strange because I had never seen that before. And this, saying that it was strange, it's something interesting, because I have seen my Akashic record room sometimes change depending on the person I am about to read for. These changes actually give me a clue of what I was or what I am about to read for the certain client. But with this one, I really had no idea what was coming up or what would come up. But I did later on, so let's get into it. Now, like I said before, this client is a returning client, and I had already known that their soul was angelic, which meant that it came from the angelic realms. But this time, I got that this client did come from the angelic realms, but also from water, which was very strange. I also got that they came from the cosmic waves, the chaos, in the cosmic waters, like the void, but not the void at the same time. I was very confused, so I asked the spirits to further elaborate. And what I got was this. A bit after the source, God, was made, this specific client's soul was made. There were cosmic waves emanating from both the void and the source, the void being from whence the source came. The soul originated in the angelic realms due to this cosmic waves of energy, specifically from the waves that the void generated. Now, how could that be? Well, let me put it in a very, or a much more easier way to visualize. Okay, so imagine source as a big ball of light. And then imagine kind of like a void um or a dark vortex right beside source or this big ball of light. Imagine that both this big ball of light, God, is emanating waves, like waves of light specifically. And then imagine that the void is also emanating waves, but dark waves specifically. Now imagine that these dark waves and waves of light counter each other or collide with each other. In this collision, in this exchange of energy, or you could also see it as a collision of energy, is where this client's soul originated from. So my client has aspects of both the light energy and dark energies of the universe. And my client was created from primordial, I guess you could say primordial energies. And if this specific client was made that way, it could also mean that other souls that could be incarnated in a body right now could have also been made that way. So, not every single soul came directly from God or was created by a creation angel. They could have also come from the exchange of power between the source and the void. This could be a reason why some souls I have seen, and I have also been, how can I say this? I have also heard from other people that they say there are some souls that have a balance between positive and negative energies. This could be one reason why. But in a way, it does make sense that not all souls are created directly from the source or directly from other angels, because in the universe, the very basic laws of the universe is that there has to be harmony and balance in order for everything to keep working, in order for everything to keep flowing. So one way that could happen is that a soul has both characteristics from a an energy that is or that we consider of light and an energy that we consider of darkness. Because I know some people consider the void as dark. I also visualize the void as being dark and sometimes even black. But the difference is I consider the source and the void both to be neutral energies. And from both of those neutral energies is that different energies become divided and create their own reality. And not only create their own reality, but also pick, if they want to, a certain type of energy that they are most aligned to be able to experience it. Now that is all I have for you today. This was a short video, but I really wanted to get this out because I thought it was interesting, and I also think that it adds to the other soul creation videos that I have made, and it could also spark some discussions, and maybe you could relate to this video and see that maybe your more quote unquote dark interests are not necessarily evil, but maybe it's just you have a little bit of the void energy in you. Thank you for being here with me and listening to another podcast like video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would help me greatly. Also, if you would like to help this channel keep going, you could also do that by donating to the PayPal link I will leave below. And finally, if you want a reading with me, I will also leave a link to my mini website where I put the description of each reading that I do and the prices. As of right now, I only accept PayPal, so I am sorry for the inconvenience. I am looking into other ways that people could pay, but I'm still in that investigation, in that research. But I hope you do consider having a reading with me or just donating. And with that being said, thank you so much. Blessings. And I will see you on our next video. Bye, guys.